hear from the city?
I have no comment. I've already stated what I needed to state. I feel, um, like I said, I don't have an issue with time with anyone. I understand special circumstances and so forth and so on. I've learned a valuable lesson today. So, however you adjudicate is fine with me.
All right.
Can I also say something else? Through
Um,
experience in the back, uh, not only I don't receive the sometimes, because sometimes I do receive it. If they post those notice of violations in the buildings, I am not throughout the whole building, but I am in building 60 where I live. I am all the time in building 30 for my sister. But maybe there should be, we should work out something that I am informed by mail. And how can I say this?
well, I know that they do send out mails. They will mail out
But I only
the
received the
notice and
certified mail. The other mail, believe me,
you're
the
talking
type
about
of
the
a
notice
person I
of
would jump.
violation?
I'm
You
sorry?
talking about the initial notice of violation?
Yeah.
Okay. You're receiving the hearing notices, but not the notice of
The
violation.
notice to appear with the violation to get attached to it. And if it's posted in one of the other buildings, I don't see it. And when I am in compliance and I finish and I comply, I don't get anything that is done and complied and everything is final.
Notices are usually posted basically on the property where the
Where the
violation is. Okay.
exactly what I believe she's referring to is some other people in the other building across the street from her. They had some issues with some screens on their balconies. There maybe two, maybe three people that have been cited, periodically here and there. Those notices are posted over there because that's where they live or
Right.
where they're supposed to live because most of them are renting them out. So I'm not going to post them across the street because they really have nothing to do with her. They have everything to do with those unit owners. If somebody
They
posted,
have a process in terms
Yeah.
of
Yes,
how they
but
propose.
if
Certain things may not necessarily have to do with the entire condominium. It could just be
Yeah,
deal
no,
with the
I
that
am
unit
aware of
owner. Is
that.
that correct?
correct.
Okay.
But if
so
you go to a building across the street, building 45, and you put a notice of violation, the whole building, almost the whole property is rented. They don't care. If I don't go see it or if I don't get it in the mail, I am not
okay,
aware.
then that's probably something that you need to discuss with your board. I'm assuming that you have members of the board that lives in different areas and different buildings. They need to be on the lookout for these violation notices. You
So
understand?
they
Do
are
not
supposed to
put
post it
where the
where?
violation is.
where? In the
Where-
mailboxes?
That's usually where I post them.
The
And
mailboxes.
special magistrate again, Miami-Dade property appraisers. If she's not changing, if there's anything, pull up Miami-Dade property appraisers. See what they have on record for your own eyes. Look on there, see what it is. If it's displeasing to you, then have it changed because
But-
that's the only thing that I can do.
But
I'm just
I
giving
don't
you
understand what you're saying. What is that I need to see? There's only one mailing address,
Okay.
11960 for
Okay.
all the properties.
okay.
I don't have, so you're saying that the appraisal has a different, every
just-
apartment with a different address?
I am
Is that what
ask-
you're
That's
saying?
not-
I'm asking you to look at it. What I have here is 11960 Northeast 19th Drive, and it says office box.
Uh-huh.
If you want anything other than that, you would have to contact Miami-Dade Property Appraisal. But I wanted you to look for yourself so that you see what I see when I pull up Miami-Dade Property Appraisers.
And
If
that's
there's-
that's where there will be sending your mails. If the address that's listed is what was it? 11960?
right, 11960.
Okay.
That's where the office is, and that's where I have a box.
Okay,
That
so
says-
that's where they will be mailing your
Exactly.
right, your notices. What she's
All
saying
the
is
notices.
what she's saying, and in terms of posting the property, they post where the violation is. You understand? They're not going to post every violation at 11960. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm ready to rule on this one. I do find that the violation exists. I find in favor of the city enter an adjudication. Let's revisit this matter in 60 days. Let's see where we are. And I do understand that you would not, you're saying that, you currently have to deal with the water situation, correct?
Yeah, I have to pay
Um,
them $60,000
60
and I have until November 21st.
Okay, so let me see, we are in October. When is our November meeting? November 21st? So exactly November, on that same day. Okay, so let's come back in November and let's see where we are. November 14th is your abatement date, and we'll see you on November 21st, and you can give me an update as to where you are with that situation. Huh? I do an adjudication. Adjudication 60 days. For now, let's make the daily fine amount. Let's do 250.
Okay, I wanna go home clear that you wanna see me back to see on the 21st to see how much I have done. I've been here listening to everybody's problem. I'm like dizzy with this.
Okay.
So,
Let's deal with your own issues, because I think you have enough issues. You indicated that you already have a special assessment in place for the water bill, which is about
Yes,
60,000.
that is due
and
by
it's due
November
by
21st.
November. I'm going to assume that before that, you're gonna have a meeting with your board and to discuss this situation here, correct? And, you're gonna have to address, probably a special assessment for the unit owners to pay to get these two buildings painted, correct?
So before I collect all the money of this assessment, I have to pass another assessment.
I don't know how it works. I'm not gonna
That's how
dictate to
it
you
works.
how,
That
what
would
you need
have
to
to be the
do.
way.
But I do want to see you back in 60 days so that we know how we're going to address this issue. Okay? So, that's where we are. 60 days.
60 days. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Item number 187, Officer Baptiste, customer Willie Russ, case number CELDR 2018-00030.
87 or 187?
187.
Got it. Anyone here? Yeah, right here. Okay, take your time. Good afternoon, ma'am. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
My name is Willie Mae Jenkins, but I mean it's Russ, but I said Willie Mae Jenkins, 1650 Northwest 125th Street.
Okay, you can sit down. The city's gonna present its case first, and then if you want to add anything, and I'll get the gentleman's name, if you want him to speak for you, that's okay.
Okay, he'll speak for me.
Okay, you can sit down.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, I'll need you to state your name and your relationship to Ms. Russ.
My name is Quentin Russ, and I'm the
Okay.
son.
I figured that.
Why? Cause we look alike.
Uh-huh.
Ernst Baptist, City North Miami, Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case I was open for the way they parked on the grass and destroyed the sod, and I visited the place many times, spoke to the gentleman, and informed me that his mom is in the process of fixing the place, doing the roof repair, and then he was saying that they will need more times to fix. I posted the property on August the 29th and took picture of the violation.
Okay.
Mhm. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier, everybody said she been there 30 some years, and we been parking on what the west side of the house, on the side of the house, that little driveway. That's why it looked the way it looked. It been driven on 30 years, and all of a sudden they come with this parking, this driveway situation.
Okay. All right.
And I was
Here.
asking, you know what I'm saying, what can be done, because she put rocks down there, a
It-
driveway
I
or
was
whatever.
about to ask the officer, does it have rocks? I mean, can,
No, they had rocks
have-
before, but they got smashed down in the ground, and then all of a sudden they came back with, you know what I'm saying she need a driveway.
what do you call it? Those little gravels.
Yeah.
Are they able to replace it with gravel? Okay. So I think with the officer, you can basically replace the gravel, because I think that's what's missing. Because from what I can see from the photograph, it seems like it does look like an area that's been driven and parked and used
32
up.
years.
And okay, so I can see that. So why don't you help your mom and just get her some gravel and place the gravel in that area, so
Yeah, I
that way
told
she
her, you
can
know what I'm saying,
continue
just
to
to put
park
the
there.
gravel for the meantime, and then next year I put her a full driveway.
Okay. All right. You hear that, Mom? Your son is going to take care of it. All right? Okay, so how long do you need to place the gravel on the ground so your mom can?
Get to the middle of October, like 30 days.
Okay.
He can come back, because I'm gonna get somebody to like the survey it, so I can put the rocks down myself.
Okay. So let's table it. Okay? We'll table it. 30 days.
So she don't have to come back down. He can just come by and see it been done, right?
Correct. But you guys have to contact him
Okay.
once it's done.
Okay, no problem.
Okay? All right. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
30 days.
Yes.
All right, item number 7 through 22.
7
Officer,
through 22.
correct. Officer Rahima Golden, customer AGS and Associates, Inc.
22. I should have taken a 5-minute break for it.
And you want me to read the case number?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
Very well. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Thank you. My name is Simone Amani, and I am the property manager and closing owner of this property.
Okay. Thank you.
Good morning, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer Rahima Golding. This property was inspected on May 14th of 2018, in which I did an annual housing inspection, and various items on the list failed. Ms. Simone and I just got into communication last week. I do know that the previous property owner were made aware of these violations, in which they did not make any attempt to fix anything. As of last week, Ms. Simone and I were discussing a time frame in which she can have all these items taken care of. I don't know. I don't know if you want to look at some of the photos or.
Let me see that, Rahima. See this Okay.
A couple of the items I know that were taken care of yesterday. I'll be going out to re-inspect today, but she's going to need a little time. Those are all the violations, yes. Yeah, it was just removed yesterday, so I'm gonna go re-inspect that today.
Can I say something on that? The company that is doing it, we just had to sign an agreement for them to come out and maintain and overlook those vehicles. So they did say they were going out to post first, because that's the compliance. They have to post, then remove. So that was just maybe, I think it was, just yesterday that was done. Matter of fact, it's 2 vehicles. Yes, ma'am.
It's a Bonneville,
Yeah.
Pontiac, and a Mercedes.
And they are also the tenants that are being evicted as of now, too. And they're the ones with the violations.
I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry. The mic.
Yes.
Off. It's been off?
No, no.
We just now.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Thank you. Awesome. All right, so you want to go over the violations? I've reviewed the photos.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, do you want me?
Oh, you want to see them as you go over them? Okay. Oh, I didn't see the part about the lighting. Which one has the lighting? Missing lighting? Okay.
And that has been repaired. You have to go back. When we talked, you say you're going to she was going to re-inspect everything. Some of the things, not some of them, majority of them, I can say over 80% have been done, because I'm just coming into communication with the person supposedly that was the property, that's supposed to do the property, or the handyman.
Okay.
And he didn't provide a lot of things to me as we were transferring everything over. So I'm trying to comply as fast as possible. And like I said, this is just coming into my knowledge. And Ms. Golding, Golding, after speaking with her, have noticed, or I don't know if she has gone back out, and I think you did speak with the gentleman who was there on the premises, that it was an ongoing situation, truly, that they were not repairing things. So I just took it among myself with other things that I, try to complete over there. And it is a list. And I did request from Ms. Golden if I can sit down and go over all of them, just to clarify what I've done already, not knowing whether it was noticed or she left a violation for it, just to be compliant with that.
Okay.
So you want me to read through each one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she
let's see.
can go ahead and tell us which one has been repaired. and
Oh,
which one
Okay,
Sure.
okay. Okay. MHVIO 2018-00886. That was for the missing lighting at each unit that needs to be replaced.
Yes, that one is still pending on that
Okay.
one.
MHVIO 2018-00887. That is for the railing at Unit 1, needs to be repaired.
The railing also, as you see on the picture, he has completed something, but it wasn't authorized for me, so I don't know if it's in compliant with what you're doing, because I was going over that. So I can say, for me, it's still pending.
Okay. MHVIO 2018-00888. AC condensation causing green moss and mold to grow on the building. The green moss needs to be cleaned, and the ACs need to be, the leaking needs to be repaired.
Okay, so just to explain this, I also have hired a general contractor, and the general contractor just gave me his review. He went into every unit. All of those units are being pulled, so it's a total rehab, which I know I have to get a permit as well. It's being taken care of.
How many
Okay.
units are there?
8.
So that one we can consider as pending as well.
Mhm.
Okay, MHVIO 2018-00889, items stored outside of the garbage enclosure. That one, I did go by there, I want to say it was day before yesterday. That one I think was okay.
It was done by
Yeah, that one was
George,
done.
the guy. He
Yes.
cleaned it up because a part of him being there and one of the efficiencies, I took on the transfer. Since he kind of know the place, he's, that's a part of his efficiency or his, the accommodation of rents for him to be there. So he's like a handyman as well as, just informing me of the violations. And this is, like I say, just met Ms. Golden really today, what we've been speaking 2 days ago. So
So is this under new management or
Yes,
new
ma'am.
ownership?
Both.
both.
I see.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay.
She is the new owner and manager.
Actually, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that one, MHVAO 2018-00889, that one is complied.
Applied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
MHVAO 2018-00890, the garbage enclosure needed to be repaired. It's a wooden fence.
Yes.
So that's still pending.
It's still pending.
Okay.
Yes.
MHVAO 2018-00891, the electrical meter room. Are your meters on the outside or do you have a meter room?
No, it's a meter room, but it's the door, and it has
Okay.
these jalousies right there.
Right.
Everything that's under the general contractor's rehab because the windows are being replaced. It's just being gutted out. Not all at one time, but in intervals
Okay.
at the apartment.
So that one's pending.
Yes.
MHVAO 2018-00892, all windows need to be properly secured and weather tight. So I
Yes.
guess that's part of the rehab as well?
Yes, but we did also do temporary fix for you.
Okay.
The jalousies have to be cut. So I went out and purchased because they had to be ordered in and they had to be cut for the size on apartment 8. But you'll see which ones are being done because I have the material in the car right now.
Okay, but it's not completed yet,
It's
though.
not complete.
Okay, so it's pending.
Yes.
Okay, MHVAO 2018-00893, all the glass at all the doors need to be secured and weather tight, which is the jalousies as well.
That is correct.
Okay, so that's pending.
Mm-hmm.
MHVIO 2018-00894, the exterior walls, doors, eaves need to be power washed and painted. That has not yet been done.
That hasn't been done yet.
Okay. MHVIO 2018-00896, all public places need to be cleaned and cleared of trash and stored items. That, the last time I was there, was not complete. So I don't know if...
Wait, let me see. Read that again. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Please have all public spaces clean and cleared of trash and stored items.
Yeah.
So there was like chairs
Yeah,
and
no,
things
no,
outside
that
the
has
units.
been done,
Okay.
but I'm having an issue with apartment number 7, and that's the eviction paperwork. All of the issues having to deal with apartment 7. I'm not wanting to renew their lease, so they're creating issues for me. Yeah, so that one was a tie. So I guess yes, it would be
Pending.
pending because it's their space that has the thing she's speaking of.
Okay, pending. MHVIO 2018-00897, please have parking area resurfaced and restriped. Be sure to pull paving permit with the building department.
And that's what I'm working on. That's pending.
Okay.
Yeah.
MHVIO 2018-00898, please provide proof of monthly extermination.
Hold on, 898. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yes, annual housing inspection. Please provide proof of monthly. Matter of fact, I just got a quote from the extermination department just yesterday. So
Okay.
I just received it. I haven't, executed it into production or anything yet.
So once that's done, then you provide the report to me, and then we can
Absolutely.
close out the violation.
Absolutely.
MHVIO 2018-00899, please have mailbox labeled and labeled properly. All the mailboxes are just kind of blank or just, so they would need to be properly labeled.
He hasn't. He has the materials for it. George does, the guy, the handyman. I have to call to confirm whether he did it because I did put a lot of temporary things before the general contractor come in. I just have to make sure that he's doing that.
Okay, so it's pending. MHVAO 2018-00900, there are some overgrown areas of grass, trees, and shrubs. Please have all overgrown vegetation on the entire property maintained.
The landscaping company did that 2 weeks ago, and there's just been another lawn maintenance as of Sunday. So that's done.
Okay, so complied.
Mm-hmm.
That was MHVAO 2018-00900. Okay. MHVAO 2018-00901. Please have the contact information of owner and maintenance or property manager posted in common area.
Yeah, he's done that already, in my
Okay.
understanding. So, like I said, when we go and check and go
So,
over it.
so your contact information is there?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Is this one complied, or you want me to give you
This one,
30
we could,
days?
we could put it as complied. It's something simple.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. 901 complied. MHVIO 2018-00902. Please have all inoperable tagless vehicles removed from the property before reinspection.
And I
And that
just-
would be pertain to the black Mercedes and the white Bonneville.
Exactly.
So that one, she's saying was taken care of.
Matter of fact, I have the document here that it was
Okay.
Anchor Towing, but it's another company now that I signed up with just yesterday, and that
can
was the
put
24-hour. And they say they have to put a, conspicuous notice there for it to be known. But the girl gave me a letter in my, and she was even posted on the vehicle. She said shove something, up something when I put it there. So she tore it down, but they said they were going to come back out today. So like I said, they're difficult tenants that I'm evicting, and they're just creating all of these issues. And they will get I said they have to get a police escort to go out there with them. That's what I was letting them know.
Okay.
Okay,
So that one
so
is complied?
that one, 902, complied.
All right, so let me deal with each of the other ones. The missing lighting, that one is pending. All right, I'll enter an adjudication, 30 days, and that's $50. The railing for Unit 1, pending. I'll do an adjudication, 60 days. And the railing, that's 100. The green moss with the AC.
Yeah,
So
he
that's
said.
part of what the general contractor will be
Correct.
working on and
She would need
permits
permits
and
for
what have
those.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
And
then-
I'll let you finish. And
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just asking about the adjudications because coming into the knowledge of this information, it was not properly given to me, and all of the reports transferred. They just gave me a box just the other day and said, okay, I forgot these were some of the things that was going on. So I asked my attorney, let me sit down and go through it because I didn't want to encumber, anything that I thought that I would be able to do. So I really am asking, not to make it as if it's a final, violation on me, just to give me time before you present a
When
final.
did you acquire this property?
It's been what, a little less than a month, because when she started all of everything and they were going through, it was not until we saw the liens when they pulled it at the closing that my attorney gave me an advice not to move forward, but still they made a little accommodation saying, well, Simone, just take over as the property manager. It's your building. Make sure that you're doing everything. And they're holding monies in escrow for transfer until I meet the deadlines of this. That's just because I wanted to do a complete, renovation, a total. I want to gut it out. But, my vendors that I've been asking for requests, it's coming back at a little over like 50-something thousand or whatever. I think I'll be through with it before, Christmas time or anything like that. But I do have to clear up violations that I'm just getting notice of. So that's why I don't want it to be a continued matter, from their violation. I'm just requesting if it can just, you can kindly let me just resolve it, without being penalized for it, that sort of thing.
So she took over.
Perhaps, I mean, what she is saying is truthful. I don't know if it's possible to table the cases for 30 days. Let's see how far she gets. And
I work fast. Honestly, I do.
I know that there are some of the items she's going to need more than 30 days,
Okay.
definitely to
Pull a
complete,
permit,
to obtain permits. But I think that in the 30 days, if she at least submits for permitting, that
Then we
you
can
kn-
work with
then we
that.
can work with her.
Okay, then strike what I have said as it relates to MHVIO 2018-00886 and MHVIO 2018-00887. Let's table everything for 30 days.
Okay.
Stay in touch with the officer. And, you know, if anything has been repaired,
Yes.
replaced, let her know.
I
She'll close
appreciate
out those. And then on the other ones, since you're already working with a general contractor,
Yes.
you know, hopefully by the time we come back next month, you're much further along, and then we can see where we're going, where we're at, and what needs to be done, and then we can address, you know, we can address everything then.
Absolutely. I
Okay?
appreciate it.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. These two, our two gentlemen left, and we call this case so that we can take a break. Hmm? Come forward, guys. They're the last two, right? Okay. Come forward. Tell us your name and the address of the property.
My name is Fernand Jean Baptiste. I'm on 1520 Northwest, 125 Street.
Okay. Do you need a translator?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay, then let me allow my
My name is Fernand Jean
interpreters.
Baptiste.
Okay, I'll allow my interpreters to go. Thank you, guys. All right, good to see you, Kawal.
All right.
All right.
Item number 55, Officer Baptiste, customer Fernand Jean Baptiste, case number CEF8W 2018-00134.
55. All right.
Ernst Baptiste, City of Miami Code Enforcement Officer. This is a case that was open for a wooden fence with mold and that needed to be pressure cleaned and painted and repaired. Visited the place many times, spoke to the resident in different occasions, and they stated that they need more time, they're working on it. I posted the property on August 28, 2018. Took picture yesterday.
Okay. Is this your property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand the violation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you know what you need to do?
Yeah, we pretty much, that's my dad's
House?
house, and
Mhm.
so technically right now we're in the process of trying to like paint the house and things like that. So after the warmer hurricane, it pretty much damaged the fence.
Mm-hmm. So are you planning to replace, repair?
Repair it. It can't be. We have to replace it.
Replace, I was about to say.
Replace.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
you do
just
know that you have to pull a permit to replace it, right?
Correct.
Okay.
But it's just the financial the finance part of
Mhm.
of trying to get a new fence, and so that's what we're working on right now with my dad and stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can enter an adjudication and give him 60 days. Okay. All right. 60 days, guys. Trying to get it done. Adjudication, 60 days. Daily fine, 100. Okay. If it's done, definitely reach out to the officer so he can come and investigate and inspect and take it off calendar. If not, then you guys have to come back here, in 60 days to explain why it hasn't been done. And then if there's an extension that's needed, then we can address it at that time. But, do your best to do it.
Yeah. Is it a
Okay.
program that
For your dad, if
Yeah,
it's
just-
eligible, speak to the officer and then he can give you, the information.
Thank you.
Okay, good luck. All right, guys, let's take a 5-minute recess, maybe 10.